The patient's condition appeared to be getting worse from the time that we picked him up to the time that we had gotten him to CT.
This is the vessel of interest, which we follow out, and then we see an abrupt cutoff here indicating that that blood vessel is occluded. Thus the reason for transfer for thrombectomy.
All right, we've had a chance to talk to the patient and his daughter. We've got past medical history. We've gone through our contraindications, our indications, and I think we're set to administer TPA.
When it was recognized that he had a large vessel occlusion, that's when my team and our hospital became involved. And that's when we helped make the decision to transfer him by air to our facility.
We had gotten a call for a stroke patient at Bozeman that needed to go to Salt Lake for possible thrombectomy.
TPA, or Alteplase, the medication that we use as a clot busting medication. It's used in very strict scenarios.
You're at high risk for bleeding now because this is a very powerful blood thinner.
When I got here, they were already programming the pump for Alteplase. They'd already talked to the University of Utah. So I felt like in the 30 minutes it took for me to drive from Livingston, pretty much all the care had been given. I was just happy I could be there for my dad too, because I knew that he just wanted to see me, and once I got there I could see relief in his eyes.
It was great seeing it, just warmed my heart to have her there.
Luckily, I'm familiar enough with the procedure. I just said, Dad, you're in the best hands you could possibly be in. Trust what is happening. You're gonna go to Salt Lake and they're gonna put a catheter into your groin and they're gonna go up into your brain and try to suck that clot out. And he just looked at me kind of with these big wide eyes. And I just said, be brave, and Mom and I will be there as soon as we can.
All the flowers were in bloom. It was like a perfect day, perfect hike.
I had to figure out how to track my mom down. I really wanted my mom to know, and I knew where she was hiking, and I thought about just packing my bags and going to the trail and going to get her. And then I thought, this is her last 4 hours of blissful innocence that she'll have for a while, and I'm gonna let her enjoy it.
I come home and I get left off at the alley, and my neighbor came over and said, come over and sit down. And I could tell by her face something grave had happened. So she said, Bill had had a massive stroke and he was going to Salt Lake. And I said, oh, my life has changed. And then I said, Sarah, come in with me, I can't think straight. So she came in the house and helped me just gather some stuff. And then Piper came from Livingston.
My parents aren't medical at all, so she really had no clue what any of this meant. So I said, Mom, pack your bags, we're going to Salt Lake. And she said, well, do we have to? I said, yeah, we have to.
And we had really a wonderful drive down to Salt Lake. We talked about Bill, we talked about what's happened, but we also just had a fun talk. So that was really special.
After landing at Salt Lake City, we did see some slight deteriorations in Piper's father.
A neurosurgeon or a neuroradiologist can use a catheter. They go in the groin and take that catheter up and then pull the clot back down.
It's hard to predict the outcome with any definitive accuracy.
Unfortunately, we still have that 10 to 20% of patients where we're just unsuccessful in getting the clot out.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna make this happen.